The story so far. In the town of Still Snow, Primrose got her first taste of revenge. There, she struck down the left wing of the crow, driving the dagger engraved with her family's words into his breast. Faith shall be your shield. The words had served her well. Now, two remain, the man with the mark on his right arm, and the foulest bird of all, with the mark on his neck. Go home to Noblecourt, she was told. There you will find the truth you seek. But will this truth bring her peace or future pain? And so, after too many years, Primrose returns home.
Oh my.
How long has it been? When I left, I thought I would never return to this place. The crows said I would find the truth here. But what truth was he speaking of? Two more men, bearing the mark of that foul bird. My search continues here. Look, that young lady. Is that not Lady Primrose?
No.
You're seeing things, friend. House Azelhart is nothing but a memory now. Right, of course. No need to drag up old ghosts. There's plenty enough going on in the present. Just look. What's happening over there? Boy, you know what? After doing Ophelia's story, man, Jesus Christ, I'm hoping this is not as painful. Darling, please, open your eyes. No, say it is not so. Crying shame, that. And just as his business was starting to take off.
Just so.
Rumor has it he voiced his displeasure with his lordship a bit too loudly, if you catch my meaning. That's why I keep my mouth shut, lest I end up dead on the street like that poor sod.
What?
A murder? In Noblecourt of all places?
But...
When I was young, father in the city watch saw that hardly a crime was committed here. What has become of this place since I left? Move out of the way, you slack-jawed fools. We're here by express order of his lordship to inspect the scene. Now clear out, lest we test you in the gal for impeding the investigation.
How can that...
The Lord's own guardsmen are investing the crime? Where is the city watch?
Hey.
I know that man. He was one of my father's trusted friends. Ravello Forsyth, Lieutenant Commander of the City Watch. At least, he used to be. So, he was spared the wrath of the crows, at least. A raven from Still Snow, sir. I fear tidings are ill. Master Rufus is, Oh. So the left wing has been clipped. It was the Azelhart girl that did the deed, you say? So she still lives after all. Huh. Guess we'll just have to do something about that. Mark my word. The Azelhart line ends here. Yeah, that's what you think, asshole. Trust me, I have downed far more impressive foes than you, and you will not be the thing that causes me trouble. Lady Primrose? Is that truly you, Lady Primrose?
Impossible.
I know that voice. From a lifetime ago.
Primrose.
Do mine eyes see true? You have grown lovelier than I ever could have dreamed, Lady Primrose.
Simeon.
Where have you been all these years? Not here, that's for certain. You know, I always wanted to run as fast and as far as I could from this stuffy old town. So I set out on a journey across the realm. And yet, no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape from the pain of losing you.
Of course.
These days, I make a living as a playwright of sorts. I pen dramas and tragedies for the stage. You always did have a way with words. I swore I would never again return to this place. Then one day, I felt an odd yearning. And no sooner do I arrive than I am reunited with you. Fate is a mysterious thing, is it not?
Primrose.
But enough about me. Where have you been all these years, my love? What do I even tell him? There is not a thing I can say without sullying his memories of me forever.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. That was too forward of me. You needn't say a thing. Besides, I can imagine all too well without hearing a word. Life has not been kind to you, and though you have grown all the more beautiful through the hardships, you no doubt have suffered. It still pains me that you had to suffer them. Simeon's gentle words stirred something in Primrose, a feeling she had not felt in many years. For the first time in what seemed like forever, she felt somewhere deep in her heart, a measure of peace. He is too kind to me. He always was. Oi! What are you two doing loitering about? That looks like a spot of trouble I'd just as soon avoid. Come, my lady, let's find somewhere we can chat in private. Nice.
Seeing you again, it brings back so many memories. Memories of my childhood days in this town. I could never understand why my father was so strict with me. I was always running off to the gardens for a good cry.
And that was where I would find you. And find an excuse to shirk my duties as gardener's apprentice. I wanted nothing more than to spend time with you. to be a part of your world. Little lady, why do you cry so?
What? We couldn't help but be drawn to one another, like the bees drawn to the nectar of the fragrant blooms. You were always penning poems for me. Your words, your songs, gave me comfort and solace. In the darkest days after I lost Father, you would sing them for me over and over.
To tell the truth, Primrose, I left this town to search for you. I tried so many times to forget you, to accept that you were gone. Yet time and again, I found myself reciting the poems I had written you. Can you forgive me, Primrose?
There is nothing to forgive. It was all so very long ago. I too have moved on from those days. I have found my own reason to go on.
And when the moon waxes full and bright in dark heaven, and stars glitter worlds away from earthly sorrow, would that sleep hold you in her soft embrace. Then shall my eyes close, lips open in prayer, for it is only in dreams that we may meet again.
Simeon.
And then there was silence. In that moment, there was nothing that words could convey.
Lady Primrose, I intend to remain in town for some time yet. I still have not forgiven myself, knowing that I could not do more for you. It tortures me to this day. If there is any way at all, in which I can be of service to you, my lady, you need only say the word.
Thank you, Simeon. Enough distractions. I must find the men marked by the crow. But where to begin?
Where to begin indeed? I guess we'll look around town.
A moment of your time.
May I be so bold as to pry? Huh? That man is very important to you, is he not? Why do you say that? 'Tis a conjecture based on how you both look at each other. Had you not chosen to live your life the way you do, I wonder if... You can stop right there, Professor. How I live my life is my affair, not yours. Yes, quite, I do apologize. I'd best be careful around him. He's sharper than he looks. To be fair, you are messing with the Octopath equivalent of a literal detective, so I don't know why you're surprised he managed to deduce anything about you. Honestly, with smart as he is, I wouldn't be surprised.
Farewell.
Farewell, Geoffrey. I will return.
What?
What's this? Are my eyes to be believed?
How could this...
My lady, are you Joffrey's... Or Jeffrey? Joffrey? It's been too long, Mr. Forsyth.
Lady Primrose?
Too long indeed. We all knew you would grow to be a great beauty, but even still, I feel as though I'm standing before a vision from the heavens. It brings me great joy to know you are well, my lady, as it does me to see you hale and hearty, Master Forsyth.
Thank the gods.
Age has stooped my back and blurred my eyes, but seeing you before me, I thank the gods for blessing me with long life. You flatter me overmuch, my good sir. I was just paying your father a visit, as I do from time to time. You should do the same, my lady. Let your father bask in your beauty as well.
No.
I cannot face father. Not yet. Before that, there is something I must do. I am sorry to hear it, my lady. But where have you kept yourself all these years? There are many here who would have been more than happy to take you in.
The truth is...
I have been on a journey of sorts, if you must know the truth.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me. I had no idea you had suffered such dark days. You did well to endure and return to us, Lady Primrose.
Actually...
I endured only because I must. I must learn the truth behind my father's death, and have my revenge upon the bastards who took him away from me. Master Forsyth, is there nothing you can tell me? There was a time when I, too, spared no effort in trying to unravel the secrets behind Geoffrey's death. But in the end, I was left wishing I never had. My lady, I urge you to tread lightly. This business will be the death of you if you do not watch your back. I am ready for whatever may come.
I know what I must do.
Very well. Come with me, and I will tell you what I know.
Oh!
I'm back, Anna.
Oh?
I was wondering what was keeping you, dear. Pray tell, who is this beauty you've brought with you?
It's not possible.
Lady Primrose? My, but I never... And so beautiful, a woman grown. Pinch me, my dear, I must be dreaming. I thought the same myself. Now what say we share a cup of tea? And so, from that dark day onward, the balance of power in Noblecourt shifted, and shifted dramatically. Under Lord Geoffrey's stewardship, House Azelhart was the most prominent of all the great families. Working closely with the city watch, he took it upon himself to uphold peace and keep the people happy. Crime of any sort was nigh unheard of. Oh, what happy days those were. Though those with the wont to do ill deeds might have found it a bit stifling. But it matters little. Those times of peace and security are all but a dream now. In the chaos and disorder that followed, that followed the fall of House Azelhart, a group of men seized power. They call themselves the Obsidians. They began their operation peddling illicit tinctures back when your father still lived. Working in the shadows just out of sight of Joffrey's watchful eye, they made one shady deal after the next, filling their coffers and making powerful friends. Swayed by the influence of their coin, countless once lawful men cast their lot with these villains, and the ones that didn't. Captain Albus commanded the city watch in those days. Maybe you remember him? He was Lord Geoffrey's right hand, and the most just and honorable man I've been privileged to know. Unfortunately, his code of honor put him at odds with the Obsidians, and so they took action. Murdered, like my father. Absent his leadership, the City Watch collapsed and the Obsidians seized power with the greatest of ease. I spent years trying to follow the trail of their corruption, to find who it led to, where the blood money flowed. In the end, I found that I was up against an opponent too evil. I have faced innumerable threats out to my own life. Two of my cohorts from the Watch, who worked tirelessly to help me try to track down the truth, were murdered in cold blood. Honor and justice are long dead here, never to return. I am an old man now, and I grow weary of this battle. But I am a minor landowner, with no influence of which to speak. All I can do is bring flowers to Geoffrey's grave.
Lady Primrose?
There is nothing more I can do for him now, or for you, and so I beg of you, Lady Primrose, leave this place. Trust me, my lady. Were your father here, he would say the same. I beg to differ, Master Forsyth. Were my father here, this is what he would say.
Faith shall be your shield.
Mayhap you are right. Mayhap I've only twisted my memories of Geoffrey to ease my regret at my own cowardice. Forgive me, my lady. I do you a dishonor.
Now then.
I know where the Obsidians make their headquarters in town. I will take you there.
Lady Primrose.
I will wait for you here, my lady. Pray tell me whenever you're ready to depart. So, before we depart, let's talk about my current team setup, because this is a thing. You'll notice Cyrus is back in my team, and he's wearing white this time around. That is because Cyrus is currently picking up the cleric duties on party. He's pretty powerful as it is, so I'm pretty sure he'll be just fine on duty for this. The reason I did this was because I didn't want to keep on using Ophelia, and yeah, I mean, this kind of hurts him, but this also doesn't, because he lost axes, but let's be real. Like, how often was I really wasting my time on an axe with him? I mean, it's great, but I have multiple weaknesses covered between these two physically, so if I'm really that hard up for some attack power, I'm probably going to be just fine. So I'm not too horribly worried, as annoying as it is. We're going to go to equip support skills, because you guys know what's coming. We go through this shit constantly. So we might as well just get it out the way. You guys know the drill. Evil ward. Evasive maneuvers, and this one. Boom. Alright. Travel banter. Honor? Tell me, Obrick, what does honor mean to you? A simple question, but one with no easy answer. For me, it is using my blade to protect others. There is naught else I can offer. Sometimes I think you're too humble for your own good. No matter how lofty our aspirations, in the end we can only do what we are capable of. Better then to make ourselves the best we can be than dream in vain of saintliness. Well said. That's what I'm trying to do. Improve myself so I can do more. Especially since I met you. You're a true inspiration, you know. Ye gads, I hope I'm not blushing again. Ulbrich, you are a treasure, my friend. A pure, lovely treasure. Don't ever change. I love you dearly. I really do. I love Ulbrich. He is far too modest. I am ready. This is the Den of the Obsidians.
Lovely.
You have my gratitude, Master Forsyth. I cannot guarantee your safety, should you choose to go forward, my lady.
I owe you a debt.
Nor would I ask you to.
Lady Primrose?
You mean to avenge Geoffrey's death, do you not?
I'll do what I must.
I do. It has been my sole reason for living all these years. Very well, in that case, Lady Primrose. Pray allow this old man to accompany you. There was a time when I too vowed I would see justice served. For so long I had abandoned hope and lost my way. But reuniting with you, it has lit a path before me anew, as if the light of the flame shined upon us. I realize now, for all I have learnt over the years, I still know nothing of true bravery.
So then,
Master Forsyth,
I beg of you.
if your faith will be your shield, Lady Primrose, let me be the sword at your side. Hell yeah! Oh, that's new. I kind of wonder how this... Oh, shit. Okay. Sir. The Lady Azelhart comes calling.
Oh?
Does she now? How thoughtful of her to save me the trouble of hunting her down myself. It's all playing out just as the boss said. Which reminds me... Wasn't he supposed to be joining us?
Yeah!
On that matter, sir, I'm afraid there's been a slight change of plans. He left a message. It appears there are some preparations he would see to first. That's our boss. He's always had a flair for the dramatic. Sir? No doubt he's preparing a welcome party of his own. My Lady Azelhart. 'Tis a pity you'll not live to see it. For the right wing will snuff the life out of you right here. Bring it on. And here we are, everybody. This is it. I'd like to see a save point. But I guess I'll get to the save. I guess we'll save it once we actually get to the boss room. That's a nice change of pace. I'm so used to saving right at the beginning of a dungeon. That's kind of been my motif. The way I've run this playthrough. Which, by the way, incredibly excited to almost be done. You have no idea how psyched I am to say that I've actually almost beaten this game. God damn it, I always forget these stupid mansions. Yo, what the fuck? I'm sorry, what? Oh, I have Cyrus back. Oh, thank God. Cyrus, I have missed you, homie. You have been a very important aspect of my team. I love Cyrus. I just don't use him like I used to. I'm really interested to see how this is going to work out because I'm hoping I don't run into any more, you know, magic ending individuals. But, you know, after Matthias, yeah, you know, his whole stopping you from using magic thing didn't really happen, so it made me look like an asshole. And I don't like looking like an asshole unnecessarily. I'm sure some of you have already picked up on the fact I've been using Hanit more.
Standest thou against me, then be hunted.
Of course, light magic. Why wouldn't it be? I don't want to fight you guys. The thing is, I don't want to even cut them out because they don't take that long, and I'm almost guaranteed to always escape. So, like... Alright, we're almost there. As always, everybody, you know the drill. We get the items. We getting all of these items in this bitch. That's how we roll in this playthrough. I'll take it this... Oh, damn it.
May I hold the stance? I am ready.
It is a little busted just how good some of these Octopath skills are, though. Oh, damn it. Whatever. I don't even care. Really. I really don't. Alright. Saving. Anyways, guys and girls, you know the... Do I even want to save it? Yeah. I'm going to save it. We always save it. No reason to fuck up what I've been doing all this time now. It'll be this one. Boom. Anyways, everybody, I will see you all next time on Octopath Traveler.